Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Art Mediums. Thank you so much for being here for a collective reading. We are going to ask a question for this reading, and the question is, what gateway is whispering to you at this time? This is a timeless reading, and if this resonates with you, then this reading is for you. The oracle decks I'll be using will be the Activations Oracle, the Gateway of Light Activation, and Intuitive Whispers. So let's dive into the reading. Okay, let's dive into the reading, starting with activations. We're going to look at what's being activated right now, what's inspiring you to go in a certain direction, to either continue the path that you're on or maybe change your path. Okay, we have the Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to transverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akasha inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. So, for those of you who tuned into this reading, I feel like that you're looking for a higher purpose in your life. And though the world may seem chaotic at this time, it is also opening up new opportunities to pursue these kinds of pathways. At the bottom of the deck, we have transitions with number 43. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. And I feel like that goes beautifully with this Merkaba card. So we're going to keep that. Okay, let's look at the Gateway of Light activations. So those of you who resonate with this reading, as this is a general reading, you are going through a transition, but I think that you're looking for a pathway with more purpose, something that aligns with you, with your spirit, something that fulfills you. So we have Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So I see this as a confirmation that, yes, stick with this path. You're meant to travel it. On the bottom of the deck, look at this, we have the Akasha records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. And I believe that it was the Merkaba card here. It activates our access to Akasha inheritance as well. So I feel like that we should have this card up there as well, because I feel like that in this transition, you are going to be releasing past lives and understanding that wisdom. You're going to integrate that wisdom into the present. Okay, now we're going to look at the intuitive whispers. And this could be your own intuitive nudgings to show you how to be on this pathway, what to do when you're on this pathway, what your inner voice is calling to. Okay, 36, one next step. So I feel like that this is saying, don't give up, take the next step, see where it takes you. At the bottom of the deck, we have 17. clear limiting beliefs. So you might be feeling a little bit of doubt in what it is that you want to do here. And because it is something that's so unique, but you are being encouraged to take that next step to explore. And I think that it will help you to clear some of those limiting beliefs that you might be experiencing. Because a lot of times when we go through these transitions, there is doubt, but that is part of the process of committing yourself to your purpose. Just take one next step and see where it takes you. Okay, let's dive into the tarot. I'm using the Harmony Tarot deck for this. Okay, this card flew out. We have the Empress. Okay, this is a card of fertility. She is also, to me, I see her as like Mother Nature, Gaia energy. She is also usually has a shield with the symbol of Venus. So this is also about love, doing what you love to do. Okay, then we have the Tower. Okay, this is clearing away those limiting beliefs, bringing you to the foundations. And yes, you're meant to proceed with something. So you may be tearing something down, or maybe something has just totally fell over and you're just kind of standing there in your own devastation. But it actually set free your creative energies. It seemed like that it was locked up in this tower, and you had this tower moment, which can be that aha moment, but it can also be, feeling devastated. And sometimes in that devastation of chaos, we begin to see, because now we're back down to our foundations, and the reason why the tower fell down in the first place was because of the faultiness of that foundation. And now you're clearing that chaos away and seeing what your core beliefs are at this time, rediscovering your purpose. After the tower, we have the King of Swords. This is a card of equilibrium. It is a card of authority. So it could have something to do with the law, that kind of authority, but also your own personal code, your own moral code. This card is ruled by Libra. So it is about balancing and the swords represent our mental abilities and the actions that we take upon our thoughts and ideas and our plans. Because the wands are more like our thoughts and ideas and inspiration. The swords are our strategies and the execution of those plans. And that brings us into our own power. And then we have the Knight of Swords. This is you clearing away the debris of this tower. I feel like that the tower has in a way set free your creative authority, and now your path feels clearer. Then we have the Six of Swords. So yes, you're moving away from the choppy waters into the calming, healing waters, which is very good. This could also indicate going into a spiritual healing type business, or you take a break to do some healing, to clear those limiting beliefs, to reaffirm your foundations. And then we have the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands to me is much like the Fool card. This card is ruled by Sagittarius, and there is this happy-go-lucky kind of energy with the Page of Wands. He's excited for a new adventure. And I feel like that, here you have this creative energy that's within you. The Tower moment sets you free to become your own creative authority, clearing the path, doing some healing. And the Six of Swords can also be a starting over point as well. And if you look at it more as an adventure, it can be exciting, it can be challenging, there can be things that occur unexpectedly. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. And I do feel like that we should bring this card out because the Star, we have this Merkaba here as well. The Star is wish fulfillment. This could also be an interest in astrology to help you along your pathway, to help you navigate your pathway. The stars have helped us navigate through our lives, uh, literally and astrologically. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards on here. I'm using the Light Seers deck for the clarifying cards. Okay, on the Empress, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, this is a card of reminiscing, of looking at the past, and this could have to do with the past lives. And I feel like that with it being on the Empress, this is creative energy that you've always had, and it's almost like you had to put it aside to do what you did in the world. And now you're in a position to where you're recalling, what is it that I've always wanted to do, and now have the opportunity to do something with that energy. And this could also be like a side business, a creative side business. Some of you might be artists, writers, but there is creativity here that you've always wanted to do. And it's always been with you. And this is something that no one can take away from you. No one can take away your memories or your talents. On the Tower, we have the King of Cups. This is a really nice card on the Tower. The Tower can be devastating, but here with the King of Cups, it's an opportunity for you to master your emotions, to come in balance, regardless of the waves, choppy waters, whatever comes your way. You just go with the flow, and you're not disturbed by whatever waves are beneath you. You have mastered your emotions, and you tune into them, and you can get into the depths of that calm. That's why you can always remain calm no matter what kind of exciting waves there are. And for those of you who have done surfing or water skiing or anything like that, riding the waves, waiting for that perfect wave to ride, or just practicing on the other waves to become better at riding those waves that you really want to be challenged by and be exhilarated by. But there's this inner calm where you can't think about it. You just have to go with the flow and enjoy the ride. Okay, on the King of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles. I love this because this is the dream team makes the dream work. You have the right people around you, or the right people come together to create this dream team. This might be to help you fulfill your ideas, your creative content, but you need help with the other aspects of that business. And everybody brings to the table their talents, their skill sets. And together you build this beautiful team where you can produce really high quality work, content, and there's a deep appreciation for that teamwork. Uh, and again, with that King of Swords, with that authority, it could be, this is the time to set up those LLCs so everyone, gets, you know, is squared away on the business aspect of creating this new business. Okay, then on the Knight of Swords, and all the knights are instigators of change. And this is you clearing away the obstacles from your path and moving forward, taking that one next step and clearing those limiting beliefs. Okay, and look at this, the Knight of Swords on the Knight of Swords. This just means it confirms what I said is what I said, is what is happening, clearing away your pathway, clearing away the limiting beliefs so that they don't bring up those doubts that can make you stumble. And I love that the King of Cups here is on the Tower because you've already got your mind set. You have your ideas, you have your team, and now you're ready to move forward. Making that list to, do each task that needs to be done for you to take the next step to success. On the Six of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Now's the time to get to work, to do the work. This is practice makes perfect. This could be a kind of an apprenticeship. And here with the Six of Swords, because you're taking this risk, you're getting out of the choppy waters and into the calming waters. And for some, this could be going on retreat to just kind of clear your mind, or just spending some time alone so that you can meditate, tune in, clear your mind, make a plan, and then this is something that you're going to start getting better at. One next step leads to the next step. Okay, and then on the Page of Wands, we have the Lovers. Okay, this is really nice on the Page of Wands because I do feel like that you are doing something that you truly love. We also have the Dream Team here, which I do feel like that everyone is just as passionate as you are to be successful. Everyone is on board to putting forth the work, doing the work that they specialize in. And everybody gets to kind of learn, how those pieces fit together so that you actually have a nice flow to the steps that are being taken. And I like the Empress here that we started with the Lovers, because this does show this passion of doing something that you really love to do. And there can also be some romance here. Maybe you're doing this business with your partner, with your love, or maybe you find love there. But both of you, or everyone involved, is doing their part, doing what they truly love to do. And the Lovers is also a balancing, it's also a choice as well. And you might want to choose to look at this as an exciting adventure. You don't know necessarily everything that's going to go as you thought it was, because that's part of the adventure. There's unexpected things that occur. But I think that this looks really good. We have that star card, which is nice. And look, we have the Fool at the bottom of this deck. And I did mention that the Page of Wands kind of reminds me of the Fool. And I feel like that taking that leap of faith to go after your hopes and dreams, your wishes. Okay, let's get a few last cards from the Divine Doors. Okay, this card wanted to come out. So this is your artwork, and we have Nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside. So take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. I think that goes wonderful with that Fool card and the reading all the way to the Page of Wands. Clearing those limiting beliefs, going through this transition, and doing what you feel is your purpose in this lifetime. Okay, here is your artwork, your next door. Distant dream. The distant dream calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. I love it. And it goes very nicely right here in the middle between the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Swords, going after that distant dream that calls to your heart, the Lovers. And finally, oh, this is your artwork, your doors, and we have Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases, you can find peace within the strangest of places. I love that because I feel like that is going to help you clear some of those limiting beliefs as you take the next step. The Sirius star is a guiding star. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. That's that Knight of Swords. Don't crawl back and hide. It's time to be seen. And there's freedom here with the Akashic Records, releasing the limiting beliefs of your karma and also gaining the wisdom from your past lives. And that wisdom is, things without knowing how you know this information. It's like you know what you know, and then it's later confirmed that what you knew to be true. And that's going to help you to trust your intuition and go after your true purpose. Okay, I'm going to end the reading here. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it inspiring. Please leave a comment or give me a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps this channel. And subscribe if you want, it's free. So until next time, take care and blessed be, my friends.